everybody, welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Canada. And tonight I wanted to jump on and make a card with you featuring the Sparkle of the Season bundle from the new Stampin' Up July to December mini catalog. It's the first time I've actually played with this stamp set, but I have an idea for a card and I thought I would share it with you. So let me switch over to my desktop and we'll get started. Let's see, there we go. So if you are joining me, I'd love for you to leave a comment. Let me know where you're from, if it's the first time you're joining. If it's not the first time you're joining, welcome back. And thank you so much for joining me again. Don't forget, also leave me a comment. I love to get comments while I'm live, just to know, so I know there's people watching. And if you have some ideas for my card, I'd love to hear them. Also, if you're here, either live or watching this afterwards, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get notified when I go live. All right, so let me show you. This is the Sparkle of the Season bundle. And as I said, this is the very first time I've been playing with this bundle. So I can't wait. And I love these dies. So there's some great sentiments for all sorts of seasons, and then stamps as well. So you don't have to use the dies, but there are some great dies, and I'm going to use these for my card today. All right. So what else am I going to use besides the great bundle? I am going to use the, I can't remember what this is called. It's maybe Melody of the Season. Anyway, Merry Music, not sure. It's the new music. I don't know if you can see that. Embossing folder, 3D embossing folder. And apparently the song that is on here, it actually is a song. It is Joy to the World, if you were ever wondering that. So, and then I'm going to be using the bedazzling specialty paper that is one of the free items from the Celebration catalog. So this is available in Canada at the $60 level. So I'm going to use that. All right, and then I'm going to use Evening Evergreen because it's just one of my favorite colors and it's perfect for the holiday season. So I'm just going to, I've got a piece of Evening Evergreen that is cut 4 1/4 by 11. And I just folded it in half to form my card base. I've already gone ahead, so this is cut out 4 inches by 5 1/4. I want to make sure I don't have this upside down. No, I don't. I'm not very musical, so trust me, I would put it upside down. So I've gone ahead and embossed this already, and I'm going to adhere that, adhere it on using some Stampin' Seal. You can use your favorite adhesive if you prefer to use the multi-purpose liquid glue. That's absolutely fine, whatever your favorite adhesive is. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I'm going to cut out some of the, this is the, what looks like evergreen boughs. So I'm going to cut this out of the, this bedazzling paper. No, I just have to grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I'm going to try and cut 2 of these out from this piece. This paper cuts. It cuts beautifully, and it's just so pretty. And I apologize for the wiggling of the, there we go, of everything as I try to cut through. Hopefully that's cut through. It has. Nice. Let's pull that out gently so you don't rip off any of the boughs. There we go. And I'm going to try and get, can I get one more? Yes, I can. Just. All right, that's perfect. Don't like to waste this beautiful paper. All right. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from, if you're watching me live, or if you have any questions. There we go. So that one's cut through. All right, so I'm just going to move my machine off. It's easier to see, actually. This specialty paper reminds me of I've usually seen them in pillows, and when you actually smooth over the pillow, they're sequins, and it moves the sequence around. That's what this paper reminds me of. Pull it apart. Let's see if I think I can get it all out. Just sometimes you have to use your take your pick tool to pull it apart. But I think I'm going to be all right here. Pull it without tearing it. There we go. And I am going to use my take your pick tool. Oh, hello, Jana. Nice crowd. I'm glad you joined me. Is it as hot in Oregon as it is here? It's we'll go back up into our heat wave. Now I'm in Celsius, so 35 degrees here is about 105, which is just as high. Well, we actually have had higher this summer, but it's just very hot. All right, so isn't that pretty against the evening evergreen? And I'm just going to layer these like that. So I'm going to take some multi-purpose. Oops, I got some little holes that didn't poke out. There we go. Bit with my nail. Poking that. Let's see. Anything else? Yes. A few little spots that didn't poke all the way through. And then let's see on this one. Yep, same on this one. Oh, I'd like it to be that kind of temperature here, Jana. It get pretty hot. We have had such a dry summer. I think it's been, well, it had been something like 7 weeks or something without rain. We had a little sprinkle of rain, but really not enough to do the gardens much good. All right, so I'm just going to take, and I'm going to use some of the multi-purpose liquid glue. Grab my silicone mat just so I don't get glue all over my grid paper. And I'm just going to put just some glue around in some of the spots. You don't need to cover it, just this glue will actually hold nicely. In the middle, like that. Right. Now I'm going to try and pop this up, and where I do, I'm going to use my mini Stampin' Dimensionals, and where I put, I'm going to try and put it on some of the bigger spots, and where I do end up putting the dimensional, I'm going to hide it because I've gone ahead and cut out some of the little holly leaves. So hopefully I can hide my dimensionals. I've still got some pieces Not fully poked out. Just one, I guess. Okay. I'm pop it up a little bit just to give it some dimension. There we go. Now, like I said, I've gone ahead and cut out some. Let's see if I can grab them. I'm going to use this as a little scoop. There we go. So I've cut them out of Evening Evergreen, and I'm just going to take and use some glue dots and adhere them. Get used to. I've got a new package of glue dots, and it's got the glue dot on the opposite. It's on the back side, and I'm sure they say that's the way it's supposed to go, but it's going to take some getting used to. All right. So let's just take and stick these on. I probably have got more than I need, but better to have too many than not enough. I'm going to take your pick tool. It will actually work better. Yeah. And like that. Maybe if I took the putty end of my take your pick tool, it would be better. Right. Now the dies come. There are this little strip of circles so that you can make holly berries. I've decided I'm going to use gilded gems, the little gilded gems, because just the gold seems to be kind of fit for the card. But if you wanted to, you could actually cut those out of gold foil or silver foil, or yeah. Now, the other thing I want to do, I'm going to try and tie a bow. This is the Evening Evergreen chevron weave ribbon. So I'm going to try and tie a little bow, little-ish bow, to go on. I'm not sure where that's going to go yet. Probably would be better with a gold bow. Okay, let me grab over in my supplies. I have the great gold, two different kinds of gold. Here we go. Maybe gold would be better than the Evening Evergreen. So this is the gold shimmer ribbon. I also have this gold. Lots of choices. So maybe what I'll do is I will open this package up, and then I'll put my gilded gems on and then decide. If you have any thoughts about which of these ribbons, if I can get this one open. So I have this. This is the gold shimmer ribbon. They're both shimmer ribbon, but this is 1/4 inch wide. This is, I think, 3/8 inch wide. So this is more metallic-y. And then, of course, I have that ribbon, so you guys can help me. But in the meantime, I've got my gilded gems. So I'm going to use these for the holly berries. Just put, oops. Nice one. There we go. That end is better. too long for now. Might need a third. I really love, I've seen quite a few cards with this this bundle, and I just really love the look of it. So, right. Maybe one more. You don't have to put as many on. This is probably too many, but I don't know. Feels like there should be three berries per set of leaves. The metallic ribbon. Yes, I think you're right. There we go. So this way. Now, actually, I realized that I didn't grab some paper. Let's see if I have some white. Okay, here's a piece of basic white. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment in Evening Evergreen. It's not going to fit on here. Let's use this one. I'm going to stamp it that way because I don't think it'll fit. And I'm just going to take and fussy cut out. You could use a die, or if you have a punch. I tend to just fussy cut a lot of my sentiments. There we go. That. And just use some dimensionals. And we'll cut this, make this, see if I can get that even. Not too bad. Okay, now let's see if I can tie a bow with this metallic ribbon. I just want a little bow, so let's try and start with it little and see. There we go. Turn it a little bit more. And I think I'll just put it there. Look at it, lost the end of it for a minute. Okay. There. I like how that turned out. And lots of bling on this card, but probably should have moved that over a little bit. Let's see if I can actually do that. My leaves are just kind of in the wrong spot. I don't know that. No, I'm not going to be able to. They should have been moved over a little bit, but nobody will know except me. Well, and you, but that's okay. All right. There we go. Hey, Nancy. Oh, great. So I hope you enjoyed that card. If you haven't had a look at the Sparkle of the Season bundle, yeah, have a look at it, because I think it's going to make some beautiful cards, and it's going to be great no matter what the season is, because there are some wreaths for not only Christmas, but also Halloween and also Thanksgiving. Hey, Pat, thank you very much for joining. Glad you could. Yeah, so I have been coming on live Tuesday night with a sketch challenge, if you haven't been checking me out. So Tuesday night with a sketch challenge, Thursday night with a card or a technique of some sort, both at 6:30 Pacific. And then on Sunday at 1 o'clock Pacific, I've been coming on with another technique. So I hope you'll join me in the future. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and you'll get notified when I'm live. And I always love to get comments. So if you have any comments after the video is finished, leave them, and I love to get comments. So thanks everybody for joining me. Happy stamping.